So very quickly going to fly through the dashboard. I've gone to the front of the website here, and I just wanted to show you where the login button is after you have a user ID. So James Niling, you will have a user ID. Down at the bottom there's a login. I've just tidied it away in here where it says admin. So if you click that, it'll open up a screen where you type in your username and your password. And as I said earlier on, the emails have went out with the username and password. The password will be a rather long, cryptic one, and please change that to something better. So once you log in, you're in the dashboard here. Just by clicking the dashboard, you can get into it as well. There's various things in the dashboard to explore, but the main thing that you'll be looking for here is products. Once you go into the products, you can see that you have 45 published products. Here they all are. You can sort of filter them by going, let's just look at the Kero prices. So we'll hit filter here. This filters all the products. If you sort it by price, you can bring up the list. And James, you had said that you wanted to change these in this straight 100s instead of 150. So I'd be going, looking at these, saying, well, you could either leave the 150 so that you might use it in the future. So instead of deleting anything, it's good to leave stuff as draft. So I'm just going to hit it up as a draft, because that's what I mean. Instead of deleting stuff that you don't like, leave it there in case you do want to come back to it. And I'm going to go and duplicate that product then. I'm going to turn it into 100 liters and just change this here to be 100 liters too. This generic description is fine, just leave it. You can categorize the product over here with which type of product it is. Photo should already be in place, or the product image. Then I'm just going to change the slug, or the stock keeping unit. That's just a little model number or code, you could call it, that helps you figure out which product is which on an invoice. And what roughly would be the price for 100 then? Only for the purposes of this video, we'll throw in something here.
Yeah. Just give me a second.
I'm going to go there and say if 150 was £80, then
I was about to say 75.
75. So I'm just going to hit the publish button over here on the right hand side. You don't have to get everything right and then hit the publish button. You can do a wee change, hit publish, see what it looks like, go back to another one. Up here I'm just going to notice that change back to 100. LIG 100. You can type it in here. It's just that it must relate to the product that it's there. So 100 liters was not there before. It started off at 150. So now whenever we go to the website, you should see 100 liters has appeared on the home page. That's as quick as it goes. If you were going to add in a new product that was not there before, that's I'll just reuse something else though. I'll start off with the picture. So you go to the product image. So starting with the blank slate here. I've loaded up the media library just by pressing the set product image button. The media library is like a shoebox. It's just full of images related to this business. These kerosene images are just the ones for each product, and some stock imagery there as well, different things. So I'm going to choose just say gas. There's a tin of gas there at the bottom. So you would do a butane refill, and then here you would have to write a description. Down here in the product data, it's a simple product with a regular price. I think it's something like 30 quid, is it?
Yes, 30, yeah.
For a gas refill. There is no category for gas, so you would create a new category for gas, but there's nowhere on the site that there is a category for gas yet. But if you were going to add it in, I'll just add it in as other for now, because I want to see what way it looks. You can type in anything you want into the product tags. It's just that if you reuse the same tag, other products will be cross tagged. And you can add in a short description here. One other thing I like to do is set the inventory. So with set the stock keeping unit to gas REF01, just so that it is in the system as what it is. And if you did only have 25 tins or cans at the yard, you can use stock control, but I don't think you'll be using stock control, but you can. And yeah, check it over, hit publish. You don't have to get everything right 100% the first time. You can always just publish it, have a little preview, see what it looks like, and then go back in and add some more data to it or whatnot. I'm going to hit other fuels just to see what way it looks like in category view. There we'll have our can of gas. It's quite fast to add that stuff in. I'm going to go back to the product and just move it to trash because it's not a real product at the minute. But that's how easy it is essentially to do that. The way that we were updating prices before was going to all products, choosing which category it is. So probably the one that changed a lot, and the main premise of this business on the website is the kerosene. They hit filter on that, and once you've filtered the product, sometimes they're not in the right order. You probably want to sort that by price to bring it up in the correct order, and then flying down through the different ones, you can use quick edit to set the price. So if you knew that you were going to increment it up, and 215 then would be quick edit 105, date 200, 121. So if you were to log in and whenever some big geopolitical event has changed the price of oil across the board, you could quite rapidly on a Monday morning fly down through your list and add increment or decrement everything by a few quid. And it will be advisable to do that as well, to keep on editing them slightly so that Google and the search bots can see that this site is being updated every day, or regularly anyway. Regularly enough to provide that it's probably updating more than the competitors, so therefore you have a better chance of getting up in a Google search engine sort of ranking. They split the website into two, with the yellow and the red, trying to make it easy for people, so that the red's this side, the yellow's that side, with the home heating oil and the red diesel prices. So they would again edit the red diesel prices. You go into the dashboard, go to the products, select here the red diesel prices and hit filter, and it'll bring back only those products. Sort by price to get it ascending by price, and again work your way down through turning ones off that you don't want. And
you can turn them off, can't you? Yeah.
If
by clicking the box,
you can delete them, or I don't like to delete anything. Once it's created, you've gone to the bother for creating it, so you might as well keep it. So two ways to do that. You can also hit the quick edit and just change it from published to draft, and that's one way to do it. Just cancel out of that. Or another way is, instead of doing quick edit, you can do full edit. Full edit will take you into the same layout that everything shares in this system, and up here you can change the publish status to draft. There's a lot more that you can do with this system. There's posts. That's like where you would run a news blog. Other pages, you could have a page for anything. You could literally add anything into the site. There's GDP of firewood. So again, the ordering process, name, all the details. And we've got the credit card area where you pay with credit card. I've tested that out already. That's the card empty. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video.